How you guys doing? This is Mark. You know me from my series on how to pay off your car loan in 36 months without getting up Starbucks or being cheap. Been listening to me recently what I've been talking about. Basically, you have a generation of kids where have 0% interest, so everyone's just wasting money. But the only ways you can really get any type of return on your money now is either, I told you, we're going to do our blackjack lottery fund, or we're going to do the Powerball lottery retirement fund. So the blackjack fund I'll tell you about. The reason I came up with these philosophies is there was a time where like you could put 10% interest in the banks for 10% when I was growing up, and then you could get 10%, like on $1,000 it'd be $100. So that's $100 of passive income that you would get, which means you would get money for doing nothing. So that'd be like me sitting in my car after running. A year later, I put $1,000, I get $100 back. That's called passive income. The interest rate in the banks right now are basically 1%. And if you look at the 10-year treasury rate, last I saw it was 0.53%. So that's basically telling you that to have any real growth, you're going to have to lend money. And if you're going to have to lend money, you're going to have to try to keep the interest rates at the lowest rate, which means the money in the bank is going to be low. So it means, like, for example, if you have $500 and you put it into a CD, 1 year later, you get $5. During my time, if I put $500 in the bank, I could get 10%, 12% back. So $50 of income for nothing. Just think about that, man. This generation, all their money is going to be at risk. They'll never know what it's like just to have money without putting it at risk. So I figure, well, if we're going to put money at risk, let's come up with a way where we can put the odds. Let's put the odds in our favor. So that's how I came up with the Blackjack Retirement Fund, because I was looking through the paper and like 1% interest on $500, that's $5. I can win that playing blackjack. Why don't I take $500, $200 to play the straight blackjack bets, $200 for double down and splits, and $100 because I'm going to the downtown Grand Hotel. They're always talking about let's pay those parlays and stuff. Okay, I'm game. I got some money. Let's see if I can't win taking $500. If I can't win $50, you know, if I win $50, that's 10 times more than I would have got from the bank. I would have taken that $500, went to Vegas, got $60, $500 plus my 60. My 60% is what I call, $60 is what I call return. That's a 12% interest rate. That's 12 times what I have to put in the bank, put it in my bank, and I couldn't get access to the money until like a year later, see? So I don't want to try to, that's why I have those programs. That's why I have my Blackjack Retirement Fund and my Powerball Lottery Fund. And I'll give you a quick update on the Powerball. So far, played 4 times, won twice. I got the Powerball twice. Now, if you want to learn my strategies, email me, martching2018@gmail.com. So I have some awesome Powerball strategies that I can share with you, starting at $50. And I'll give you one quick tip now. Powerball. 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 I gave you an answer. So that's the basis of my strategies, Powerball. Now after that, you got to figure out what's the strategy you're going to get the numbers. Should you do a quick pick? Should you do it yourself? Those are the strategies I'm going to teach you. So far I played twice. I won twice. I got the 12 Powerball twice. So I went and cashed my check in. I looked last night. I said, woo, I won. So now the big jackpot wasn't taken. So basically I went back to 7-Eleven, got the $4 from the winning ticket, bought 2 more tickets. Now the lottery's up to, probably it'll be up to 250, 260 million going in this week. And all the money I spent is like my initial, all the money I spent I've gotten a return, because every time I win, like I've only lost twice. That one last week, I got 1, 2, took that, bought 2 tickets and lost. But I've been playing with the same $8. I've been playing with the same money, so I'm getting a return. I'm not losing money, but I'm like kind of like getting enough money to go back and buy tickets. So now, going into next week, I've won this weekend. So now I took that, bought 2 tickets for the following Wednesday thing. So I'm spending $4 to get 250 million. Now, what think about that? Now that's how you get a return. You got to take that money, got to let it grow, let it grow. Now, if you keep redepositing it, and then you get money back. So that's why I think Powerball you can play, because there's like a lot of great statistics. But email me or call me, just text me. Let me know. You want to get on my Powerball retirement fund? I mean, I made $8, man. That's or just say I made $4. I made $4. That's more than I would have made putting $500. That's more money I'd have made on interest putting $500 in the bank, man. I'm telling you, man, there's other ways to make money, but now you got to be creative now, man, because the avenues to make money and also the avenues to make money are like so constricted right now. I was just thinking about it today as I was running. It's like warehouse, like everybody around me works at a warehouse, or you see them like someone works at some delivery service. Kind of reminds me of the time when I was in the Bay Area and everyone was working at startups. The startups were the big thing. Everybody thought they were going to become part of a startup and make a whole bunch of money. So that's how I picture all these, like, you know what I call them? Child molester van, terrorist vans, kidnapper vans. Every time I see like every time I see like a white van, a white truck, it's like, who would have thought 20 years after the horses and the Western, we got a bunch of people working in warehouses dropping shit off. That's what I think is so funny. And then like they go make their $50 an hour, they go buy their fancy cars and stuff and think they're styling out. That's what happened during the dot-com. People thought they were making money. People thought they had the next big thing. And what happened? Crash. That's what I see about to happen with all this logistics stuff. It's just too many. The stimulus is what helped boost all the Amazon stuff. This time that's not going to happen. The people get their checks, you're going to have to squeeze, you got to have to pull that money out of them, man. Because when they should have gotten that first deposit, they should have been investing, they should have been working on their skills. But half of them went and spent the money on shit. Half of them went and decided to go buy cars. I mean, like, for example, in my apartment, I got like this big truck parked in front, some stupid delivery truck. And then I saw like one of the whoever's, probably like they got a 3-bedroom. I know you said, there go the brother. He's going COVID crazy on us. Yeah, I know. He probably got a 3-bedroom. There's like 6 or 7 people in there. I know there's some black people like, I don't know if they're white or Hispanic, but I know there's some black people in that same place, all squashed in, you know. That's a COVID factory. In my mind, that's a COVID factory. If you want to stop COVID, stop letting people shack up like rats in the house. I don't care about the color. I don't care if they're black. I don't care if they're white. For example, I was in Highland. Houses go for $500,000. Six cars were parked in front of the house. The house only has 4 bedrooms. And the reason I know is because I visit someone up the street. There's like maybe 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. 1 bathroom's a half bath or something. And then if you want to get another bath, you're going to have to remodel it. It could be 3 baths, but it doesn't matter. Say 4 bedrooms, 6 cars. So that means 6 people. And you know some of them went out and got pregnant out of wedlock or something. So you know there's like 2 or 3 kids living up in there. It's a COVID factory, man. I mean, that's what I say. I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I'm just sick of people squashing up in houses, man. Because when I was younger, I grew up like that. And like, it was one way to do it if there's no diseases. Now when you do it, people have their relatives coming over too. And like, stay your ass at home, man. Okay, back to what I was saying. But that's the generation we live in. People don't have nothing. They don't have nothing. They have a car because they don't have any type of mentality to work to invest. And then the government dropped the interest rate to 0, so that fucked you. And then like now you got no bus drivers, no cafeteria workers, no security, no janitors. So that's going to charge a headache. I got online stuff. So what I'm trying to explain, when you get that little money, still put it in the bank. I wouldn't have put it in a CD, but you're going to have to do something with it. And that's how I came up with the blackjack lottery system. The blackjack lottery retirement is like once I get it all refined, I'll have people invest and we'll just have people just play basic straight blackjack strategies. I can do it. You can do it yourself. There's no shortcuts, man. I'm going to win sometimes. I'm going to lose sometimes. I'm just hoping my strategies, I'm consistent. I'll stay off the alcohol too, you know. or just do it yourself. Hey, I'll spend you a little money. You can let me know how the cards have been hitting. We'll talk about it a little, and then we'll come up with some strategies to see what we can do to help you get going. So we got the Blackjack Retirement Fund, and like so far we got the Powerball Lottery Retirement Fund. Now that's the one that's the tricky one, because the hardest part is predicting those numbers. So well, let me know. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. Do you guys think you should do the quick pick, or you think you should select them for yourself? So that's my thing. So I'm getting ready. I bought my tickets. I'm ready for the next Powerball lottery on Wednesday. We're gonna see if I can at least get the Powerball plus one or two numbers, and that'll get us enough money to cover us for the whole month. So we'll get that going. And then Blackjack Retirement Fund, Lottery Fund, I'm still playing. I'm just practicing. I don't think I'm going to take a trip to Vegas till November or December. See how this month plays out. Seems like everything's starting to stabilize. Politicians realize companies got to make money, so they're becoming less stringent. We do have people still like, oh, COVID's gonna kill you. You know, if a person doesn't have any money and they see you in the street and you got money, they're gonna kill you too. So how you want to get it, man? You want to get beat like a baby seal because you have money, or you rather that person who was thinking about robbing you has money? So let me know. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. But today is just a little update. I believe the Powerball Lottery Fund is one way for you to make extra money, because putting 1% interest in the bank, it's great to save it, to put it into something other than wasting it on a car payment. I'm just telling you, man, I see more luxury cars now than ever was before, man. I was like, everyone wants to style out in a car. What does that tell you, man? You ain't got nothing. You just say, hey, you want to feel good because you ain't got nothing to make you feel good. So I don't want that to be you. You're my people. My people, I want you to feel good by having a little money. I want you to wake up saying, hey, I've been trying this strategy on a Powerball. You look at your ticket and you're like, hey, I won, man. I put $4 in, I got $4 out. So you're starting to feed the machine. If you do it enough times, you hit enough numbers, then you will never have to invest in, you have like an account strictly for the lottery. I'll have an account strictly for the blackjack, and they'll keep feeding themselves, and I'll never have to put any money in them. Just find the right strategy. If the strategy doesn't work, adjust the strategy. The blackjack one, I know it'll work, but also we're going to see if we can bind a parlay. I may go in with 500 and come back with 600, 700, maybe $1,000, man. That's more than taking my $500, putting it in the bank, 1% interest. That's $5, man. So that's like 100. If I come up with $500, that's 100 times more than you would have got by putting it in the bank. So let me know what you think, man. So the Powerball lottery is starting to grow, man. I got $4 back. Now I'm shooting for the next because hey, there's no use in putting all the money in the bank. I got to put a little money at risk. So remember, gamble and invest with what you can afford to get rid of. That's what you want. That is the strategy you want to use. So let me know what you think. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. I have my $25, $75, $125. I'm at $25, $75, $125 programs if you want to pay off that car. Hey, get that car paid off quicker, man. You don't want to just have to like get a little stress out your life, pay off the car. We're talking, so they have the $397, $697, $797. That's my Get Out the Stack program. So we'll have some programs where we talk about how you can get out the stack. 20 million people out of work. Half of them aren't doing anything. I hang out with their relatives. I'll take care of the kids. Shit, you couldn't fucking take care of me, Mom. Why the fuck I want you to take care of my kids? So that's what I'm saying, man. Get out the stack. Get back to work, man. You need to get back to work. I also have my $100 to $1,000 commission program. Talk about one of the strategies, build up some deposit for that commission, because it may take you a couple of months to, like maybe a month or so before you really get the sales going. You start feeding the machine, because you got so many people out of work, so many people screwing up their money that you're going to have to really convince them. They need to do it, and they will do it. Otherwise, they'll be up on a corner with their sign saying, need food and stuff like that. So people will spend money, but now you just got to be more persistent and just say, hey, it was great you bought the new car. You kind of made a mistake. Still, you got to make money. You still need to do something, Chief. So what's the deal, man? You want to cut back on this? Go to Aldi's for a couple of weeks, the grocery outlets, cut back on your expenses for a while till you can fix up something that you didn't pay attention to. Don't worry, I did it too, man. I spent $5,000, 1 gallon of gas for, oh, no, it is, I don't know. It's like I blew up my fuel pump in my Beamer. I was trying to think about something. I don't know about that. So it's up to you, man. But Powerball, I made $4. I reinvested that. It's up to $250 million. Let's see how much I come back with after next Wednesday. I'll give you an update Wednesday night. I'll give you a Wednesday for Thursday. I believe I will win $1,000 this week. That's my goal. I bet you a penny. I think my system, if it's as powerful as I think it is, skipping the randomness, skipping the quick pick. The answer is I wouldn't do the quick pick, because the quick pick is more like it's like being a drug dealer, having a drug dealer tell you how much do you want for your drugs or something. There's something, but I think the quick pick doesn't work because it's like doesn't make sense. Like you want him to pick the numbers and you wanted to pick the numbers. So what numbers do you think it's going to pick? It's probably going to pick the numbers it won't be able to pick. So there's something. I just think there's no random. I think I would just do the selection. That past 2 weeks, I've done the selection on my own and I won. And then I'm modifying my strategies. And then what's great about all the Powerball numbers, if they keep track of them and stuff, so you can find different ways to just get the randomness out of it. So let me know what you think. If you want to join me in my lottery fund, I do Powerball right now. Make a million, I don't really understand just right now. Let's see how much money I can make with the Powerball, Blackjack Retirement Fund. Join my channel. I want to get to 100 million subscribers. Let's do it.